Hey, good morning, guys. Hope everybody's doing well today. This is Coach Bill with Weight Loss Made Easy. Today is Friday, and we got a beautiful day, nice and warm. Emily and I just got done training. Actually, she got done training. I trained her. Shoulder day and leg day. And we also have been doing the carnivore protocol, which means I think we started on what? Now you're following me on that, right? You've been doing okay. We started on. I think I started on Wednesday. See, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, this will be my third day on the carnivore diet, and what that means is, of course, I'm doing no veggie carbs or starchy carbs at all. I'm strictly eating grass-fed, pasture-raised meat. I will have half of a small avocado with just salt and pepper on it. And I'll most likely do probably 3 meals a day like that, probably 2 today. And then tomorrow, which is Saturday, I'll go back doing my normal primal eating with my plant base added to it also. But every so often I like doing this. I noticed that by doing this, I can see a difference in my abs because I'm sucking a lot of water out. We are drinking a lot of water still. We still do our sea salt and water. We keep up on that. So anyway, today's topic, guys, is a topic that a lot of you are seeing a lot of hype. A lot of people are talking about the primal eating, or what you guys know as a ketogenic diet, and the intermittent fasting and prolonged fasting when you combine them. And so what's happened is the wellness industry has capitalized on this trend, and so has the supplement company also, because so many people are either doing it or they're looking into doing it, because so many people are getting such good results from it. And the problem I'm seeing now is that because of the wellness industry capitalizing on it, and especially more so with the supplement companies, that they're not actually treating it as it should be treated, and that's for, first of all, the health benefits when you do a true primal eating or a ketogenic diet and combining it with intermittent fasting. Now, before I get started on that, you guys, I want you guys to go to my YouTube channel, type in Bill Mabry, subscribe to it, and you can see all my videos that basically will show you the science behind this. Well, guys, originally when the primal eating or a ketogenic diet got started years ago, along with the intermittent fasting, basically it was designed for the health benefits first, and the byproduct has always been losing body fat. But it was looked at as to help people that have type 2 diabetes, and to help people with obesity, and to help people that have seizures or epilepsy. And so the doctors who really looked at this and looked at the science behind it, and the science goes back for years, we just haven't heard about it. But some of these doctors, kidney doctors especially, who are treating a lot of diabetics, found that the metformin or the medication or the insulin that they're giving people just were not reversing type 2 diabetes or whatever. And they also, centuries ago, found out that a high-fat diet, which is primal eating, helps with people that have seizures, like, my son, my youngest boy. We found out that the medication was making things worse on the side effects, especially in his liver count as a young kid, that a higher fat diet like peanut butter actually controlled his seizures. So this is nothing new. The problem is that when people started looking at it, who were under a doctor's care, and they had type 2 diabetes or obesity, well, what was happening is they were losing a lot of body fat at the same time. And so you know how word of mouth goes. One person says, well, yeah, I'm doing this high-fat diet, 75% dietary good fat, 25% moderate protein, and 5% low carbs. And I'm talking your carbs are coming from veggies, not starches. And they're seeing these huge results with the body fat. And so, of course, as the word went out there, people start doing it more and more, and they start seeing the results. But the problem now today that I see is that the wellness industry has capitalized on it, and the supplement industry has capitalized on it, and they're not really focusing on the true benefits, and they're not teaching people to do it the right way. And that's why I'm hearing more and more people say that, okay, I've tried the ketogenic diet or your primal eating diet along with intermittent fasting, and I failed, and so forth. And that's true, because you most likely will fail. If you're not guided by a professional who knows how to do it, and if you're not guided in the right protocols or given the right tools, then most likely you are going to fail because you're not doing it right. You see, guys, a true primal eating or ketogenic diet, when combining with intermittent fasting, does work according to science. But there are protocols you have to follow. You can't just jump right into it, because it's all about becoming fat adapted. Most of you are carboholics, which means your body has been living off the sugar and the glucose that you've been consuming on a daily basis, that you are consuming a lot of. And that's the issue. That's going to cause issues. When you go to a higher fat diet and low carbs, your body is going to go after its own body fat as fuel and not so much the glucose. But you've got to go into it slowly, and you got to go into it in a way that keeps it safe and that you won't fail. And most of you are not doing that, and that's why you fail. So the problem, what I don't agree with, or what I don't like, is that the wellness industry and the supplement company are not focusing on the health aspect of it. They're focusing on certain things that they say causes you to burn that body fat, when actually it doesn't, because they're not doing it right. And it can cause issues. But see, the people that are failing, what they're doing is they're blaming the primal eating or the ketogenic diet as not being what they say it as not working, when actually it's their fault and they did it wrong, or who is ever guiding them through it, they don't understand cellular biology or the physiology of the body when it comes to certain nutrients or micronutrients. So that's the problem, is the information is not good, and that's why they're failing, because science has been telling us for years or decades that the primal eating, a ketogenic diet, and combining it with intermittent and prolonged fasting is the best way to live your lifestyle if you're looking to be healthy long term, and if you're looking to maintain a healthy body fat. That's how you're going to do it. There is no other diet on the planet that will even come close to this, especially when it comes to the health benefits, especially when it comes to autophagy. And see, that's the issue. Most of the public and most of the professionals out there have no idea what I'm talking about. So guys, like I said, this is just a little video about people that are getting on the bandwagon, the wellness industries and the supplement companies on this primal eating and ketogenic diet. They're focusing more on the ketones that the body produces when you go on a high-fat diet. And yes, that's where the magic is the ketones that you're producing from your liver because you're high fat. And also, they're not teaching people that it's not only eating fat is going to help you produce ketones, but you also got to focus on the intermittent fasting, because by eating fats, you are going to produce ketones out of your liver. But what happens is people are relying on the fat from their foods to produce the ketones, which the byproduct is usually fat loss, when they don't realize that they have food already stored, and that's body fat. You see where I'm going here? And so if you do intermittent fasting along with the primal eating, you're actually going to go after what? You're going to go after your own body fat as energy and to produce ketones. And isn't that what you want to do in the first place? So you got to do it intermittently, and you got to do it in a protocol that works for you, and you got to customize it to what works for you and your own lifestyle. And that's where a personal coach actually comes in, because by using a coach that knows what they're doing and that is following it himself, then he will guide you through the ups and downs and through the roadblocks and the plateaus, and keep it fun and keep it safe. And also, it actually is pretty good tasting food. But like I said, most of you will probably not be able to do it, and you'll fail, and you'll quit way too soon before you even see any of the effects or the results from doing it. So guys, like I said, go to my YouTube channel, type in Bill Mabry, subscribe. You also can message me, and I can give you more information on Emily and I doing personal coaching. We got 2 programs we offer now. We're offering online personal coaching, and we're also offering one-on-one personal coaching at a gym here locally in town, Temecula, the Marietta Valley area. So if you want to know more about that, you could go ahead and message me. So guys, I hope you saw some value in this. And if you have not done the primal eating or ketogenic diet along with the intermittent prolonged fasting, and you're looking into doing it, and you're talking to people that have tried it and have failed, do not listen to them. They failed because they did not do it right. This type of lifestyle works. Science is showing it more and more. I mean, there's doctors out there that are going from using medication to this style of eating, especially those who have cancer. There's doctors out there that are now doing seminars saying if you do the primal eating or the ketogenic diet along with intermittent fasting, and you have cancer, they have scientific documentation that is starving cancer cells. It's reversing it. But yet your oncologist or your doctor's not telling you this because they don't know. Or they don't want to know. I don't know what the deal is, but it's out there. There's 3 or 4 doctors out there. Also, guys, you have to follow, it's called a GKI monitoring system that those of us that are educated in this, we use it on our clients to monitor your fat burning, to make sure that you're burning fat most of the time, to make sure that we're giving you the right amount of fat or the right amount of protein. See, the GKI helps us monitor your food intake to see what works for you as far as your insulin levels and as far as your fat burning. You got to do a GKI, you're just wasting your time. It's a guessing game, and I'm not playing that game. I don't want to guess. So, guys, like I said, I hope you saw some value in this, and we'll see you guys next time around. Have a great day. Bye.